Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakadas. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that were well, that taught us this truth, and blessings to the elect nation Israel. This is Brother Yakal. This is a short video, just a correction video, because we did a sit down last week. Excuse me. For the memorial blowing of trumpets, which the small hats call Rosh Hashanah, and and I quoted this. Excuse me, sorry. And I quoted this scripture, and rather than saying ephah, I thought it said ephod. Now, an ephod is what the Levitical priests used to wear, you know. So when I was talking, I said basically like, look, I quoted Amos, and I'll read it for you because it's about. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a really bad cold and stuff like that. I apologize. Yeah, so when I was doing the lesson, and it was no one's fault, it was my fault, not 100%. You know, I said ephod when it said ephah. Now, ephah is a measuring, is a measurement. Let me go down here. If you click on it, so you know that when you go to, I don't know, like recently I went to a DIY shop, you know, and I had to get some paint, and then they asked for the measurements of my house, and we gave them the measurements, you know, how many centimeters it was, this, that, and the other. That's what ephah is, you know. But in the lesson I said ephod. All right, so I apologize for that. Now if you click on it, ephah, it's not talking about ephod, it's ephah, which is, alright, let's see what it says there. Come on.
Strong's 374.
Yep.
Ephah.
See, ephah, which is what? Ephah, which is a dry measure of quantity equal to 3 seahs. Alright, or 10 omars. Alright. And then if you look at the root here, it says of Egyptian derivation. So it's a measurement, it's kind of like a measurement unit. So like you go to the shop or you go to the butcher's, you might ask them for, like when we do the Passover, you ask them for like a, you know, shoulder of lamb or whatever, how many pounds. It's a measuring unit, you know. But I said ephod in that lesson. No one else said it. It was my fault, so I apologize for that, you know. So I just want to put this correction be out there, because we can't be teaching the wrong thing. We have to make sure that we dot our T's and Q's, you know. All right. But I'll just read the scripture again, because the point of the scripture was that rather than looking at a Sabbath as a delight, they, you know, Israelites back then were like, you know, when can this new moon, that's when the Passover, not Passover, that's when the Sabbath comes in. They were like, listen, let this new moon be gone, all right, so we can sell corn and make money, all right. Okay, and Salakia, my throat and everything. This is Amos 8:5, all right. It's saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath, that we have set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit. See? So they wanted to be, basically they were saying, look, when will this new moon be gone? You know, so we can start making money, sell corn. But the mistake I made is I said ephod. All right. rather than saying ephah, you know. And ephah is just is a way of measuring. It's like a measuring unit, basically. So I'll just leave it at that. It's just a correction. Salaki for that. And I'll try and put some videos up this week. Lord willing, I'm better. I'll be able to do some videos on the weekend, because I've not been well. All right. So stay strong, stay in the Lord, everyone. Shalom.